As the U.S. presidential election nears, traditional polls show a tight race between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump. Both candidates appear neck and neck, with margins so slim that calling a winner remains nearly impossible. But an interesting divergence has emerged. While conventional polls keep the race close, betting markets, particularly those using online and crypto platforms, heavily favor Trump. Platforms like Polymarket and Kalshi, which use predictive markets to forecast election outcomes, show Trump's odds as high as 67% compared to Harris's 33%. Trump and his supporters have embraced these gambling polls, arguing they better capture his potential for victory. Recently, Trump even touted his lead in betting markets, suggesting these metrics indicate his broad appeal. This viewpoint is partly influenced by skepticism about traditional media and polling, which some feel haven't accurately reflected recent election results. High-profile voices, including figures like Elon Musk, have boosted this perspective by claiming that betting markets can sometimes provide a more realistic picture than traditional polling, adding momentum to the idea that betting odds might capture insider knowledge. Betting markets have indeed grown popular, largely fueled by the recent U.S. sports betting boom and evolving regulations around political wagers. The popularity of platforms like Polymarket has soared, with many users seeing them as credible alternatives to mainstream media. On betting platforms, participants don't indicate who they want to win, but rather place money on who they think will win, creating a marketplace where optimism for a candidate is backed by monetary risk. Betting prices fluctuate as money is placed, theoretically creating a more rational prediction based on the consensus of bettors willing to risk financial loss. Despite their rise, election betting markets are not without controversy. Some experts question the integrity of these platforms, noting that a single big bettor could skew the odds. Indeed, reports recently surfaced about a high-stakes player investing millions in Trump's favor on Polymarket. Critics argue this could distort perceptions, making it appear that Trump has broader support than he does in reality. Experts on betting markets say that, while prices generally reflect bettors' expectations, these odds can also be influenced by large sums of money, rather than a real shift in public opinion. The reliability of betting markets compared to traditional polls remains a contentious topic. Some political scientists and economists, like Grant Ferguson from Texas Christian University, suggest that these markets may offer an advantage over traditional polling in highly polarized races. However, betting markets are not immune to error, as seen in 2016 when many predicted a Clinton victory. Betting markets only reflect what participants believe at any given moment, so while they offer insights, they are far from foolproof. As the election approaches, regulators are also watching these markets closely. The Commodity Futures Trading Commission, that is CFTC, has raised concerns, especially with platforms like PredictIt, which have faced regulatory action in the past. This hasn't dampened enthusiasm, and as legal clarity unfolds, more bettors and even some institutional players are joining the fray. Ultimately, while traditional polling keeps the Harris-Trump race neck and neck, betting markets paint a different picture, portraying Trump as the frontrunner. Whether this perception will hold or translate into actual voting behavior remains to be seen. For now, it's an election that has captured intense public and financial interest, and both the polls and betting markets will be under close scrutiny until Election Day. Stay subscribed for more videos.